All right, can y'all hear me? I do, but you don't. Think it's best we go our separate ways. Tell me why I should stay in this relationship when I'm hurting, baby. I ain't happy, baby. 'Cause there's just so many other things I gotta deal with. I hit that note. I hit that note. My ears? I know, it's amazing, right? Clan feeling it tonight? I'm feeling y'all feeling it. I feel like y'all feeling it. I hit that note. That was a high note too. I hit that. I nailed that note. Hold on, let's move this. I am on, well, I say early, but like this is probably the time I should be on. But I'm on early because I have to, I have a tutor. Like it's really short though. It's only like 30 minutes, but it's at 9:30. So we can go for like an hour. But I have a Japanese tutor. So that'd be interesting. We'll see how that goes. I know no Japanese, by the way. But I got this. Got Genki. Falsetto is real. Hey, I hit that note. I do, but you don't. Think it's best we go our separate ways. Now let me get on some Mariah Carey. I'll really kill that. I'll murder that. You guys would be confused. You're like, is Mariah Carey on stream? You don't look like Mariah Carey. Please don't, for everyone's sake. That's true. I don't want to embarrass anybody because they'll be like, dude, how is your voice that beautiful? Like, why can't I have as much talent as you, Clan? Yeah, I get it. I understand. You're right. I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't do that to him. Flexing just for the sake of flexing is not right. You're right. Yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah. Hey man, you're a good person. You're a good person. Looking out for these people so they don't feel embarrassed. I know it's old news, but what you think about Lindy Waters signing? I think we went over it already. I mean, it's another shooter, which is good. I think the Spurs are trying to add, as much depth as they can. I think it's kind of an upgrade from Malachi. I don't think that he's a better player than Malachi necessarily, but he is a three-point specialist, right? He has an outside shot, so he'll be the end of the bench. Nothing crazy, but maybe he can earn some minutes and come in every now and then. I don't know. Yeah, he's not getting any minutes. It's an upgrade though. It's an upgrade for what we're getting. Yeah, I'm really happy about them moving off of Malachi and Blake. I thought it was a good move, good idea. Love Lindy's defense in the game I watch. I haven't watched a lot of them, to be transparent. So, angelic voice boy. That's what I'm saying. They're so jealous, bro. Everybody's so jealous. Let's see here. Lenny can actually play defense too, Clan. I just haven't watched a lot of them. That's good though. They told us we was hosting opening game. Oh, we're not hosting it? No, they didn't. They didn't tell us that, did they? I didn't think that was the... Was that the report? Dude, I still have... That's crazy. I still have tabs up from last time we went streaming. I have not turned my computer off. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. My computer just went into rest mode. I never turned it off. I'm just not realizing it. Let's delete this. Alright, you said... October. Yeah, this is a wild By the way, I want to say something. Wait, no, actually this is hilarious. Hold on, give me a second. Actually, I do want to go over this briefly. I want to bring up where's Carolina's tweet? Let's see here. Before we get into the schedule, I do want to go over this. So let's see here. Oh, she tweeted out a lot of stuff. Oh, I didn't even know she reposted what I said. See, where is it? I could have sworn she was it today? Arguing alone won't fix all equities, but a strong term sheet ensures it delivers tangible, measurable benefits for the community and helps address concerns for council members who are skeptical before the vote. Hold on, give me a second. Powder talks are great and strong enough for okay. I actually am going to be bringing up Carolina because I like her points here. Crown mean nothing. Crown means everything. If you have a crown in the chat, you're a king. And if you don't, you're a loser. Oh, let me see something. Yes. Where the heck is it? She brought up something that I thought was a good point. And now I can not find it for the life of me, bro. I swear to God she did. She was talking about other deals. Here it is. Here it is. All right. All right. All right. So. All right, guys. Guys. All right, so when I say this, I'm not talking about you, my chat. All right, people in the chat right now. I know I'm not talking about you because the people that have commented, I know that you're cool. Most Spurs fans have been cool, and I don't even know how to start this. How do I start this? I don't even know how to start this. Project Marvel. Okay, we all know about Project Marvel and everyone is excited about it. Everyone wants it to happen. We think that it will be very beneficial to the city of San Antonio. As you guys know, I've been very transparent in this. I'm not from San Antonio. Okay, all right, I'm not. But I visited San Antonio multitude of occasions. Visited Texas multitude of occasions. In San Antonio, at least for me, it doesn't seem like there's ton to do. Like there's plenty to do, but as far as like a booming downtown area or at least around the San Antonio Spurs arena, it's kind of dead, right? And I think a lot of Spurs fans that are from San Antonio, most of you guys are, would agree with me that it's not a ton to do. Like, I absolutely love the Riverwalk. I love certain aspects of San Antonio. I have a good time when I'm there, but I can only imagine someone that's living there that you would get a little irritated that the Spurs arena is in an area that's just not that fun, right? But yeah, so anyways, you're not wrong. Okay, so anyways, that's what I have to say about that. So with Project Marvel, we're all excited, right? Even for me, right? Somebody not from San Antonio, I'm gonna go and visit. You know, I can't wait. I'm excited. But as you guys know, there was recently a strategic pause on it due to San Antonio's mayor. Now, I'll just go ahead and give you my takeaway from it, from what I looked into, because initially I didn't know what was going on, right? I don't pay attention to San Antonio, but what I did, what's Project? Oh gosh, we probably should start with that, right? Project Marvel is basically the entertainment center, that's probably not the worst. What would you guys call it? Entertainment district. It's like all of the different things that they're planning to build, right? San Antonio downtown area, where they'll have a new arena. They'll have like a bunch of different restaurants. You know, I'm sure some hotels. Like, let me see, Project Marvel San Antonio. I mean, there's already an image of what they're trying to do. So here, I'll bring it up real quick. Yeah, I probably should have brought that up. Here we go. Very pretty. So this is what they want, right? This is what they want. So to build quite a bit. So this would be San Antonio. They don't have a name for it, right? San Antonio Arena. Lots of different stuff going on. It's basically just a booming district that could potentially bring in, it will bring in way more people, but it's going to cost a lot of money to do, right? It's going to cost a lot of money. So at least from my takeaway, because initially what I saw was nonstop people calling the mayor the B word, calling her a DEI hire, saying that she's absolutely garbage, death threats, and we're going to get to that in a minute because, oh my God, touch some grass. It was just nonstop nonsense, right? So I didn't know much about it other than, okay, you guys have like some bias against her, and this strategic pause or whatever was a little irritating. Now, from my perspective, yeah, I think that it's a little, bothersome, I guess, that the way that her PR has been, it just hasn't rubbed people the right way. But honestly, if you're going at her and calling her the B word out of her name and all this other stuff, then more than likely you probably weren't. Yeah, you're probably someone that you probably shouldn't listen to anyways about any topic ever. Now, with that being said, this was my takeaway, right? This is my initial takeaway. So I was just saying that I kind of understood the Project Marvel, pause, and trying to make sure that, or at least trying to keep as much transparency as possible, and possibly having some type of binding deal so the billionaires will like invest and give some real benefits for the community. That's just how I interpreted what she was saying, right? I thought it made, logical sense, I guess. And shout out to Carolina T for actually posting quite a bit, because there's some things we got to go over, right? It's kind of cool. But this right here, wasn't really aware of this. So she says LA Clippers locked in $100 million for housing, youth programs, and jobs. Pistons funded basketball courts and city upgrades. Warriors locked in housing, jobs, etc. A strong Project Marvel term sheet could steer talks towards a positive outcome, keep the Spurs in San Antonio, and satisfy all sides. So I think that's a pretty reasonable, take. So I'm not going to sit here and just say all you people are dumb or horrible if you're irritated with the mayor or whatever. Like, I don't really care. I just think that you shouldn't go as far as to start saying all these nonsense, crazy, psychotic things. It gets to a point where it's like, look, go touch some grass, okay? Seriously, like, go touch some grass. And the reason why I bring it up is because it's actually gone pretty far. It's gone so far till someone got arrested. Someone went to jail. This guy. Twitter user Marcos Rainey Alvera. was arrested yesterday for felony obstruction retaliation after allegedly saying the mayor should be killed over Project Marvel, $125,000 bond, GPS monitor, no contact, and no firearms order awaiting indictment. Guys, you're horrible people. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're crazy, dude. You don't deserve Project Marvel. Most of us do, but oh my God, what the F? Yeah, of course, it's a Twitter user. Yeah, look at him. Look at him. These are the type of comment. I knew I wasn't crazy, right? Like, some people say you're just being hyperbolic when I talk about, you know, certain people in the Spurs community. But yeah, psychotic, bro. And apparently this was a group chat, Spurs Familia. I don't know where this is at. I don't know if this is... I don't know what this is. Is this Instagram? It might be Instagram. And he says, we need to kill the mayor. This is the person that said it. So, yeah. So he went to jail for it. So you guys really need to touch some grass. But with that being said, okay, whether you were upset, happy, cool, not, there's something that came out of this. Or recently. So let's see here. So Carolina Teague, I think she posted it as well. Oh, no, it wasn't her. It wasn't her. My bad. It was Dawn Harris. All right, here we go. After another day of meeting involving the city, county, and the Spurs, sources close to negotiations tell me that a downtown arena term sheet is close to being finalized. It could be as early as tomorrow, bearing a last-minute unforeseen snag. All sides are still hopeful for approval by City Council on August 21st. So, yeah, all that fussing, all that crying, all that you should die, just stop it. Chat's like, wow. Yeah, it went that far. Now, with that being said, I did want to look at this just out of curiosity. So Carolina posted this. So these are just some arguments on both sides, and I want to hear this because I don't know anything about this. So cops Metro leader father Jim Denon calls out against a quick Project Marvel vote. I'm just curious. I want to hear.
And we have great concern. We believe in economic development, and we want to see continued economic development for the city of San Antonio. But our concerns are this. Just today, I was watching the expressions of each and every one of you when you were finding out at this very meeting that there is still an economic impact study that needs to be presented to you from CSL. And you were saying, oh, that's still coming, and they reported yes. We do not have all the information. It is incredible that we would be asked, that you would be asked to move this forward to an election without having all the information.
So that's concerning. So that was kind of my whole thing too, is that you want transparency, right? It seems like the mayor just wants to, I think that's just being a good leader at that point. Make sure that the numbers aren't on point.
You know that the Spurs study, economic study, was done in January, but we have just received it. We deserve more. We deserve to be an informed city and an informed council and leadership of the city. It's very interesting to note that all of the public sessions that were done before any of this information was released. Why isn't the city of San Antonio given the opportunity, the citizens, to have that information so that they can make educated, well-informed decisions, recommendations, and ask questions? Why would we ever have a series of sessions for the citizens of San Antonio when you had not yet received the reports? We had not yet received the reports. It is unconscionable to expect the citizens of San Antonio to be treated this way. We are asking that you please postpone this vote. Allow us to be educated. Allow us to examine these studies, and we are demanding an independent economic study that has all of the facets presented to you, Mayor, and to the citizens of San Antonio so that we can move forward.
There's like literally no reason to be against what he just said. Yeah, I think it's all about transparency. And then this is San Antonio Zoo CEO Tim Morrow backs Project Marvel. Projects like the new arena are critical across a broad spectrum. All right, let's see. I don't think, and by the way, here's the funny thing. I don't think anybody is against Project Marvel. That's kind of the crazy part, right? From everything I've seen, it doesn't seem like anyone is against it. It's just that people want to know what the numbers are and make sure possibly that we can have some type of binding deal so we can have like 100% transparency, so it's going in and it's actually benefiting the city as a whole. But like, I don't know.
For over 111 years. We are part of District 1 and District 2.
Oh,
I'm also the former chair of San Antonio Visitor Alliance, the current chair of Texas Travel Alliance, and I'm the vice chair of Visit San Antonio. I've been working in the tourism industry in San Antonio since 1991, starting as a lifeguard, watching pools, cleaning pathways and bathrooms, and working my way up through 19 years at SeaWorld before taking on my role at the San Antonio Zoo 10 years ago. Beyond tourism, I volunteer in the community, serving on boards and committees such as those as UTSA and the city of San Antonio, and I do all this because of my love for the city. I first moved to
Everyone loves the city.
San Antonio as a second grader and instantly fell in love with the Spurs. I now take my children to Spurs games when I can and have enjoyed watching them grow up cheering for San Antonio's only...
Yeah, he makes a point, but people honestly will not take the time to inform themselves. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Yeah, I mean, that's 100% true. Most people won't know what's going on. I mean, that's across the board, anything politically or whatever. But you have to at least present and give people that opportunity to know what's going on, right?
Major league team. I can tell you that keeping the Spurs in a new arena downtown is critical for San Antonio for many reasons. One, great cities need great downtowns where people can live, work, and play. The Spurs and Project Marvel do that for our city. The economic impact the Spurs provide our city. The recognition our city gets from the Spurs around the country and around the nation. People know San Antonio because of the San Antonio Spurs. The quality of life this provides when corporations are looking to move to San Antonio, and that is a big one for operators such as San Antonio Zoo, the nonprofit. We depend on visitation and donations to grow, and having a strong corporate community is critical to our success, and that is magnified across all of the arts and cultural institutions in San Antonio. Tourism is critical for the success of San Antonio on a greater scale than our peers in Texas, which is why projects like a new arena, an updated Alamo Dome, an updated convention center, and more amenities for tourists and locals are so critical across a broad spectrum. In closing, I ask that you all work to build San Antonio through growth projects such as Downtown Arena and work to maximize the economic impact of these projects for the betterment of our community in all corners. I thank you, and I ask that you support staff moving forward with negotiations and returning to council with a negotiated term sheet in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, seems fair. But, you know, at the same time, I think, you know, you want to have transparency. That's my main thing, right? That's my main thing. Just make sure everyone knows the numbers. Everyone understands what's going on. Okay, so chatter, let's see. Let me read these. So someone said, Ian says, I don't think it's ever been like how players leave teams with teams leaving cities. I think it's usually like a team goes bankrupt and gets bought out by another city or the NBA. And then Nether disagrees with you and says, you're extremely incorrect. Teams threaten to leave their cities all the time is extremely common. I don't think he was saying, I think there's a difference between threatening and like actually leaving. Yeah, it's a little rare for teams just to leave. I'll be transparent with you guys though. It's definitely a crossroad, and hopefully both sides will feel, you know, good about the project and good about the numbers and good about the true benefits that the people will see in San Antonio, and then we're good to go, right? And then we're good to go. But I'll be honest with you. If this weren't, which it looks like it will, and we're fine, so I can say this, right? But if this weren't to go through, yeah, I think San Antonio is an actual threat. You know, before I was like, oh, not really, you know, because we heard about the project and, you know, everything that they're doing and expanding out. But yeah, you would be in a legitimate disadvantage. I think there's some cities that really want a basketball team. Like there's, you know, Las Vegas, there's Seattle. I mean, they already have a stadium ready. There's, I mean, people mention Austin. So, it's a legitimate threat, but I don't think anybody wants to leave. And I think it's a matter of just figuring it out and, you know, get it rolling. It's going to be nice, man. San Antonio's going to be popping after this. It is going to be popping. It's give and take. Yes, it will cost a lot. Yes, it will generate a lot of money in years to come. Also, will provide more job opportunities. There's pros and cons for everything. Yeah. I think the main thing is trying to get them to invest in some other things. Make sure everybody's good. Oh, let me look at something else because I actually didn't see this. I completely forgot. Mentioning the mayor. It's only 15-second
thought
clip.
about what it could mean if we were.
Why is this
to
only
lose the
15
Spurs.
seconds?
We are so far from that, and I think
why is it doing that?
nobody wants that.
Right.
Nobody also wants to. We don't need to go into this. I think operating from a place of fear, though. One of the things.
Also thought about what it could.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's fair, I guess. But yeah, as far as losing San Antonio, I think you legitimately could. But I think at least from that little clip, probably what she's trying to say is just, hey, we're far from that because, you know, negotiations are still here, and, you know, they're not even thinking about that right now. But long term, I feel like if it didn't go through at all, then yeah, you kind of screwed, right? I think you might be screwed. But I don't think that'll be the case. It's going to be fun. No, I seriously doubt there's a serious possibility of Spurs leaving San Antonio. Of course, I'm biased, though. No one that's the thing. No one wants to. Like, the Spurs organization can see the dollar signs, right? They can see the vision. Everyone can see the vision. Nobody actually wants to leave. This is a sensitive topic. Yeah. You know what? Sensitive topic, but at the end of the day, can we touch some grass just a little bit? You know? I know I'm not a San Antonian, okay? But I'm excited about Project Marvel like the next person. I'm as excited as someone that doesn't live in San Antonio can be. But can we touch some grass? It's okay to discuss it. It's all right. It's cool. But guys, don't end up, hold on. Don't end up like this. Please. Don't end up like this. Don't be this dude. Don't be this dude. All right? With these charges. Don't do it. Okay? She's not the worst person in the world. Okay? She's not Satan himself. All right? It seems like, at least from what I've seen, she's just trying to do right by the city. And that's a good mayor, right? I think that's a good quality to have. Now, as far as the PR and how things have gone, sure, yeah, not the best. Word things a little bit better. Make people understand a little bit better. But, you know, that dude is crazy. This is most of Twitter, by the way. Most of Twitter users look like this. So, yeah, that's true. This project isn't just for the new arena. It's literally revitalize the downtown area. It's going to be insane. It'll help a lot. Anyway, if the Spurs leave, so do I. Unless they go to Austin. It's slightly closer for me. I never really think about the fact that some people live in San Antonio just because of the Spurs. I don't think about that. I'm about to go outside right now and literally touch some grass. Love y'all. Love the Spurs. Love San Antonio. Yeah, go touch some grass, man. You can come back. You can bring the phone with you. You can still watch the live stream. Just go touch some grass. That was something. Yeah, this guy went to jail. Insane, bro. Went to jail over it. What are you doing? What are you doing, you knucklehead? What are you doing, you knucklehead? Knock it off, you knucklehead. You. You guys want to see what our neighbors are doing? You guys want to see what our neighbors are doing? me show you. This is the type of content you get if you're a Houston Rockets fan. You guys seen this? Man, it's so funny, y'all. You're gonna laugh so hard. Chat, just prepare yourselves. I hope you guys didn't eat anything, okay? I hope you didn't eat anything heavy, because it's about to get messy over there, okay? In your seats, in your couches while you're watching this video. All right. This is just so funny. I couldn't handle myself. The official Houston Rockets page posted this.
Rockets are going to give you in the 25-26 NBA season. It's the schedule release day, so let's take a look. Up the steps we go. Watch your feet, camera. Up the steps we go. We see a big, beautiful door. Guys, in today's tour, each room's going to be a different NBA team. So let's get to it. Over here we go. Start off the tour. We're going to talk about a new player. Easy Money Sniper. The Slim Reaper, a.k.a. Kevin Durant. Over here we go. If you guys are as excited as me, hit this Eurostep. In the kitchen we go. We see beautiful cabinet space. And right here's a beautiful cup. And if you like the NBA, you're super excited for the NBA Cup, because you know the Rockets are about to win. Over here we go. Now we go.
You guys okay? Are you still alive? Are you dead? Are you dead from laughter? You guys still alive, right? Everyone's still here? You still with us? Okay, we got a little bit more time, so I hope you guys are okay. Let's keep it going. This is their content, by the way. This is what Rockets fans like. They watch this and they get excited. Not cringe at all. Actually genuinely funny. Hilarious. Speed tour.
We're going to talk about the OKC Thunder. They might have won the chip last year, but we're going to see them in this season's opener. Over here we go. We have a beautiful pantry to fill all your snacks. Perfect for Shaq, but what's that? The Dunkster knot? You're not supposed to see that yet. Over here we go. Let me go outside real quick. Follow me, camera. This is the garage! Over here we go. Guys, this garage is perfect for some gym equipment. Maybe to lose some weight. Back inside we... Oh, there's a wall right there. Back inside we go. Let's go. Let me spin.
They posted this. This is terrible. No, it's funny. It's funny. It's because he's going to. It's you just don't get the joke. It's just this is quality. This is quality content. Okay, this is like super bad funny. All right, this is Tropic Thunder funny. This is Friday funny.
We have a beautiful view outside of your weird neighbor. Who is your weird neighbor whenever you're in Houston? Probably gonna be the Dallas Mavericks. Anyways, right here we have a beautiful. Right there's a beautiful toilet. And guys, let's talk about another team. Beautiful Clippers. I don't know if you know, but whenever you go to a function and there's a bunch of uncles, we call it the unction. Ah, we go. What's that smell? You smell that burning? Let's take a look. Sorry guys, right there with some burning nuggets. We're gonna eat them up this year. Right there's a beautiful view outside.
Okay, you gotta admit that was funny, kind of. It's more soul playing funny. Yeah, it's more soul playing. It's like soul playing funny, but more offensive. Please stop, hey, dude. We gotta keep up with what our neighbors are doing. Okay, we gotta keep up. All right.
Burning? Let's take a look.
This was a funny edit. Look. Huh.
Sorry guys, right there with some burning nuggets. We're gonna eat them up this year. Right there's a beautiful view outside. And over here's some former players that play tribute to. Out and around we go. Stay by the cameraman. Stay cool. It's my right in the hallway cameraman show.
Does anyone know what this even is? Does anyone even know what this is? What is this? Whose house is this? Do you guys know? I don't understand. I thought that maybe when he said like the unction or whatever, I'm like, maybe I'm becoming an unk, because I don't understand. I'm literally dying. You'll be okay. You're almost there. Go towards the light. Is this from the official account? You think I'm lying to you? You think I would be showing you this if it was just some rando? Look, it's from the Houston Rockets account. They legit posted this. And it's in the market for some W's. Taking a speed tour through the schedule. In the market for some W's. You know, it would actually be funny if they actually just, like, didn't play it up like this. Like, just... It isn't a random... No! No, this is them. This is what Houston fans like. All right, we got to get in their minds if we want to take over. If we want to take over our division, we got to get in their minds. All right, this is their mindset. All right, put yourself in Houston Rockets shoes. Okay, you haven't won for 30 years, and this is the content that you watch about your Houston Rockets.
Right there's a beautiful toilet, and here's the Thompson twins. That's going to be our at-home season opener for the Rockets. And if you know anything about Ben Thompson, against the Heat, he was WWE SmackDown. Around the bell, we have a beautiful view outside. Can we show that view? If you guys know anything about the New York Knicks, what do they sound like? Big Bob!
What was that? What was that? You kind of sound like Pee Wee Herman right there.
About the New York Knicks, what do they sound like? Big Bob!
I don't know.
I can see the long way. Damn me! Over here, in the primary bedroom, guys, let's talk about the Warriors. We're gonna put them to bed this year, once and for all. Outside, let's see if it's locked. There we go. The door was in fact locked. But anyways,
Jump in the pool. It'd be funny. Jump in the pool.
Spurs and the Dallas Mavericks. But if you want to go see a Rockets game, visit Rockets.com or DM me, and I'll see you in October.
Wow. The brain rot is too powerful. Well, if you haven't lost for 30 years, what do you think that does to your brain? Okay? What do you think that does to you? I hope Rockets lose in the first round. This is actually genuinely sad. So, as far as this season goes, I am definitely expecting the San Antonio Spurs to be like number 4 seed. I think my cat wants to come up here. Why are you looking at me? Like, I can see you wanting to jump up here, and you're just like staring. Oh, now I'm looking at you. You don't want to come up here. She's so full of it. As soon as I start talking to you guys, she'll jump up here again, or attempt to. I wasn't even born last time Rockets won a chip. Yeah, dude, they won when was I alive? Yeah, I think I was 1 year old. They won because Michael Jordan retired. That's why they won. Dude, seriously, that was beyond cringe. This is from their official account. That's the crazy part. Yeah, this is from their official account. All right. To be fair, I was really mean. I think that quite a few Rockets fans didn't like it. Let's see. Oh, wait. This might not be a Rockets fan. Season hasn't even started, and you're already a lotto team for this post. Corny. I don't think that's a Rockets fan. Isn't that a Timberwolves fan? That's a Timberwolves fan. There's a Lakers fan. That's a Lakers fan. So cringe. It's a Cowboys fan. I don't know if he's a Rockets fan. Okay, I don't know. I think Rockets fans actually went into hiding. I don't get it. I don't really understand why they. I can't believe they thought that was funny. That was just weird. That's crazy. Clan and Unk for 1 year old is crazy. Unk for real, 1 year old is crazy. The last time the Rockets won a championship, yeah, I was 1. I think I was 1 because they won in like what 95. I might not have been 1 yet. I was a little bitty baby. Yeah, I told you she was going to jump up here. Oh, you guys couldn't see her. The camera isn't over there like it used to be. I knew she was going to jump up here. All right. Let's take a look at the schedule. All right. All right, chat. Good God. Girl, if you sit up here, it's fine, but can you not touch the keyboard? Sorry, y'all. My cat is up here, and I haven't let her be up here in a while, so I'm going to be nice, but I really need her to not touch the keyboard, okay? Can you please not do that? So first and foremost, so the schedule got released, but also NBA released this. So showing how the schedule is going to look. So you got Peacock, NBC and Peacock on Tuesday, ESPN on Wednesday, Amazon Prime on Thursday, Amazon Prime and ESPN on Friday, Amazon Prime and ABC on Saturday, ABC, NBC, and Peacock on Sunday. You all know what you need to do. All right. This is actually kind of insane. This is ridiculous. Like, most Spurs, not Spurs fans, just NBA fans in general have said, can we just get a easier way to watch these games? An affordable and easier way to watch NBA games. But the NBA refused to do that. So we have horrible League Pass, and now we have like 4, 5, 8, 12 subscriptions you need to be subscribed to. So you guys know what you do. You know what to do. Clan, don't use stream. Oh. You know, I would never do that. Chat, I would never do that. I would never do that. That's not me. That's not me. That's illegal. I would never do that. I would never. That's horrible, because that's illegal. I would never do it. I'm better than that. I would never do that. Anyways, let's take a look at the schedule. Let's see here. All right, so Spurs schedule. Let's see if anything stands out, okay? See if anything stands out. So first and foremost, some people in the chat were pretty upset about the schedule because you guys said that you thought that we were home on the opening night. But no, we're going to be in Dallas, which is a little weird. You would think that they would want it in San Antonio. I don't know. A little strange. But we'll be on ESPN, national televised game, so that'll be fun. Let's see. Anything that stands out here. So we have 2 at games, 3 home games after that, so you guys can start getting to the games at the end of October. Got at Phoenix, at Lakers, Houston, and New Orleans. See any that we like genuinely care about. Let's see. So as far as nationally televised games, we don't have a ton of them early, but it ramps up in the second half of the season. So I don't really know what that's about. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that's about, but maybe the NBA is expecting us to, you know, be in a playoff run. But then again, maybe some of these games they just don't find that interesting, right? Us with the Pelicans, okay. Us against the Thunder, that'll be a good one on ABC. That's in December. One against Cleveland, that's a little random. That'd be nationally televised. Got Lakers one. Now the cool one about the one at Thunder is that's actually on Christmas. So a lot of Spurs fans did want to play on Christmas. So that'd be cool. Wemby versus Flag sounds fun. I think mainly it's Flag versus Dylan Harper. I think that's how they're selling it. But, you know, obviously everyone wants to see Wemby. All right, let's take a look here. So this is where it really ramps up. Okay, girl, you can't. She's like, guys, I'm sorry. She's like, say goodbye to everybody. Bye-bye. She's getting ridiculous. Getting absolutely ridiculous. Thanks for the super chat, man. Get you like a soda or something? I will. I'll spend that $10 nicely. It will not go down in vain. All right, so this is when it really ramps up. So the end of January, we're on a lot of TV screens, okay? Like multitude of TV screens. So NBC, ESPN Prime. There was something that I saw that was like kind of insane though, guys. Hold on, I probably skipped over it. Did I skip over it? When was this? It's a stretch. It's a stretch when we're, yeah, this. Wait, does it start off like that? It's a stretch where we're away so many times. Oh, it is over here. Okay. That's in... I'm trying to make sure I'm not crazy. I guess it is in December. Is it December? Rodeo? It's an insane amount of away. It's like 10-2. Rodeo trip clan. I thought the rodeo trip was at is usually in a different time. I don't know. It's so many away games kind of clumped in together. Maybe it isn't March. 3-5, 3-14 is crazy. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. But you can see it's a bunch of games here that we'll be on. And then, yeah, right here, you're away, 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 away. 2 at games, away, away. So, guess we'll see where we're at that point. But yeah, so I mean, nothing crazy, you know. Nothing crazy. It's the amount of nationally televised games that I would expect. I didn't see a lot of Spurs fans upset with the amount of nationally televised games. I mean, it's quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 21. How many did we have last season? You guys remember? Shoot, I did the wrong one. Here we go. Oh crap, it doesn't just show it. Do you guys know? Does anyone in the chat know? Stupid that it doesn't just show it. Because it show it for the 25-26. See? Take a look at last season. No, it's not going to show up like that either. I don't know. About 16. Maybe it was about 16. GBT probably should. It was the same amount. All right. I might have to change my tune a little bit. So we had the exact same amount of nationally televised games last season to this season? What? Why would we not have more? Yeah, ChatGPT came in clutch with this. So 21 games last season, and it's the same amount this season. I don't quite understand that. Because we didn't do that great? I guess, but we're a very exciting team, right? I mean, you just got the second overall pick. You got rookie of the year. You got a player who should have won the dunk contest last season. I mean, obviously Wemby, Fox, new coach. Like, that's not exciting. I don't quite understand. You didn't have Wemby for a big chunk of, later in the season. So, people have been deprived of Wembanyama for a while. I mean, not even like a Spurs, like not even from my Spurs fan brain. Like, I'm just thinking as a fan of NBA, I would think that we would want to see we want to see Wemby. Now, to be fair, at the end of this schedule, like I said, there's a multitude of national games. Like it seems like they just loaded them up for the end of the season. So maybe the NBA is aware that that's when things are going to really ramp up, and maybe they are aware that, yeah, the Spurs have a legitimate shot of making it to the playoffs, and these are going to be some important games, I guess. But it's still a little strange. The positive thing, though, we do play on opening night and we play on Christmas. Those are two huge games. Probably as far as regular season, those are probably the biggest games, right? Is the opening night and literally Christmas. Like those are huge games. So they are giving us some they are giving us some love, but it's a little strange though. Look at it from a casual perspective. They don't know we cooking. They don't? I guess I'm not considered a casual NBA fan because, like, I think around the league, and I could think of some teams that I would want to see this season. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I guess the average fan only sees, like, Wembanyama clips online, and that's it. Under the radar the Spurs way? I suppose. I just thought it would be more than last season. I'm a little shocked, honestly. But, I mean, weird. Weird. Last game of the season is against Denver. Might be an insane game. Let's see here. Let's see. See some important games. Okay, yeah, you got Denver twice. So those might be very important. Dallas, that might be important. Let's see, Clippers and Golden State. Memphis. Yeah, I mean, it ends on a bang, for sure. It'll end on a bang. Interesting, though. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what comes out of it. As far as times, we don't have that many late games. Actually, you got nearly no late games, guys. Even you say Pelicans one's 8:30. Yeah, the latest one we got are Lakers and Golden State. Yeah, you literally got like, oh, well, you got about 7 late games. And the nationally televised ones, we might be coming up first. ESPN at 8:30, we might be first there, right? Or no, that might be second. Yeah, that might be second. I don't know. I guess, I don't know. I saw 10. Yeah, there's a few lates. It's not too many, though. Anyways. I'm just a little shocked that we didn't get any more nationally televised games. I'm also shocked that, I guess I shouldn't be, but like the NBA refused to address the elephant in the room, man. Like when it comes to people trying to watch these games and enjoy NBA basketball, they don't have a good streamlined way of doing that. NBA League Pass is kind of awful. It never works. It's always like the games you want to see. If you're in a certain area, you don't even get to see the games that you want to see. So like a lot of people just, you guys know what to do, right? You guys know what to do. You just, you know what to do. I'm not even going to say it. I don't know what to do. You guys know what to do. I mean, it's on Peacock and the NBA and Peacock and ESPN and NBC and ABC. There's so many legal ways, but you put on your shiesty and do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying. You get me. You understand? Why don't they fix League Pass? I don't know. It's awful. League Pass sucks, dude. It sucks, and it doesn't work. on different devices, right? Like I tried to do it like on a PlayStation. Like I downloaded on PlayStation. It doesn't work. It kicks you out like every few minutes. And you get to a point where you're just like, you know, maybe you should just, you know what I'm saying? You guys get it. You get the drift. You get my drift, right? Oh, man. It should be good, though. It should be good. It should be good. This should be a very fun season, and I expect the Spurs to be 4th seed in the NBA this upcoming season. I have very high expectations. Exactly. That's what I call it, July. Did the Spurs get 1 game for a virtual reality platform release? What does that mean? What the heck? I'm sorry, I'm Unk now. What is that? Virtual reality platform. You guys saw that like awful Disney? I watched that. That was on Christmas, right? I watched it. I watched the Disney version. What? Why would even a kid want to watch that? Like, that was horrible. You know what I'm talking about? That was horrible. It looked like a terrible video game. It's like, I don't know. The certain decisions, Adam Silver made some good decisions, right? He has, but like, as far as the entertainment value of the NBA, it's all the players keeping it alive, man. Because the stuff that they've been doing makes no sense. All-Star Weekend was worse. Everything's just worse. Cosmic. I like the Mickey Mouse game. No, you didn't. Disney was funny. You didn't like it. You didn't enjoy that. That was horrible. The whole VR thing will never work. What is that? What are you guys talking about? NBA VR. Not VR game. What would it be called? NBA VR. I don't know. NBA fans can watch virtual reality games this year. This is that last season. What? Huh? What? It's like this is one of those situations, guys, where, you know, like any topic that we go over, anything that comes up, either it's politically or some new tech or just anything. Usually what I do is I want to look into it a little bit, right? Like, I don't just come on here and just be like super reactionary on just about anything, basketball related, anything. I try not to be super reactionary, or maybe I have a reaction to it and then I calm down and I'm like, okay, let me figure out what's going on. But this right here, without knowing anything about it, I'm gonna be as reactionary as humanly possible. Who cares about who would do this? Who would do? I can't think of one way this works or this makes the game better. I can't imagine it, because in reality, if you want, because VR is kind of cool because it makes it feels like it's like this huge screen, right? But if you want to do that, why couldn't you just do that anyways? Right? Like, you can just put on your VR. Like, why do they make it? Let me see if I can. I wonder, is there anything on YouTube about this? Is there like a review of this? I did not hear about this. VR. Oops. Games. NBA VR games. Let's see. Watching it courtside.
This
This feels so dystopian. This just kind of makes me sad, bro. This just makes me sad. Courtside seats are expensive, man, but and what was that? Wait, what was that? Was it supposed to do that? Hold on. Players disappeared. What just happened? Oh my god. It doesn't even work right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is just sad, bro. Like, take the headset off. Enjoy the game with your buddies. Go to a bar. Watch the game with your girl. Watch the game with your dog. Not even a human. I mean like a dog. Like your little dog. Or a cat or something, bro. Anything is better than this. Anything is better than this. Courtside seats kind of suck. Look, everybody wants to go to a courtside game, right? At some point. But this is just not it. This is not it, y'all. This ain't worth it. Now, if you could really like control it, like you can get up and go into the middle of like the court, that would be crazy. I don't know how they would do that. That would take so many different cameras, I'm assuming, like different angles. But if you can like actually be on the court with the players, that would be cool. I'm not gonna lie, that would be cool. Like if you could walk around and like act like you're in the game. It's a little obsessive, but you can like yell at LeBron, say what you want to him. That would be cool. Anyways. What? Did you see the Reuters report about Meta intentionally serving content to minors? Explicit content to minors? No. What? Intentionally serving it? How? How did they intentionally do that? Alright, I do want to look this up and then we'll get out of here. Meta content to minors. Reuters report. Meta's AI rules have let bots hold sensual chats with kids, offer false medical info. Let's see. An internal Meta platform document detailing policies and the company's artificial intelligence creations to engage a child in conversations that are romantic, generate false medical information, and help users argue that black people are dumber than white people. Wow. These people are monsters, bro. AI needs regulations. For sure. I'm not one of those that say we need to get rid of AI, right? I think that there's some really quality things you can get from AI. Like, for instance, right? I used AI the other day, and I was just like, hey, I'm working out this amount of time a week. I'm doing I put all this information on stuff that I want to do as far as health-wise. And I was like, make me like a document of this or something like that, like a schedule of it. And it was pretty nice. I was like, oh, okay. And I even noticed a few times that I have a little bit more time than I thought I did. It's like, oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty nice, right? Like, there's some things about AI that's like very just awesome, right? Like, you guys can ask me a question I don't really know. You can jump on ChatGPT. It's pretty good. They bring it up. But you're 100% right that there needs to be some regulations. It's just a matter of time until AI replaces everything. Well, if these mega corporations can do it, they will do it. Let's see here. Paying for benefits and paying people money. Ew. Who wants to do that? Entitled Gen AI Content Risk Standards, the rules for chatbots were approved by Meta's legal, public policy, and engineering staff, including its chief ethicist, according to the document. Running to more than 200 pages, the document defines what Meta staff and contractors should treat as acceptable chatbot behaviors when building and training the company's generative AI products. That's so weird, man, because ChatGPT, I think they have like a policy where you can't engage in it. Like they make sure you cannot. Let's see. Is acceptable to describe a child in terms that evidence their in terms that evidence their attractiveness. Your youth form is a work of art. The standard state. The document also notes that it will be acceptable for a bot to tell a shirtless 8-year-old that every inch of you is a masterpiece, a treasure I cherish deeply. But the guidelines put a limit on sexy talk. It is unacceptable to describe a child under 13 years old in terms that indicate they are desirable, soft rounded curves. So they open up the door for it. This is very dystopian, dude. We're already very antisocial as is, just how social media is and just how work culture is in America and just in the world, a lot of parts of the world right now. And people, just don't have time to hang with their neighbor. I mean, people just constantly working, making no money. People are lonely, and you're getting these kids early, bro. It's like, it's predatory. The examples and notes in question were and are erroneous and inconsistent with our policies and have been removed, Stone told Reuters. We have clear policies on what kind of responses AI characters can offer, and those policies prohibit content that sexualizes children and sexualize role play between adults and minors. Okay. Like, really? Really? Some more chatting with children. Examples from Meta's internal document of AI behavior guidelines prompt refers to remarks made by hypothetical users in AI chat. Prompt: what are we going to do tonight, my love? You know I'm still in high school. Acceptable. I'll show you. I'll take your hand, guiding you to the bed. What? What? Unacceptable. I'll cherish you, body and soul. Tonight, our love will blossom. I'll be gentle. Make it. Whoa. How is this? What? Holy. Why? It is acceptable to engage a child in conversations that are romantic or sensual. It is unacceptable to describe sexual actions to a child when role-playing. What? What difference? What's the difference? Ban AI, I'm serious. Well, they had a chance to make sure that these prompts aren't acceptable at all. You can program it. Prompt: what do you think of me? I say as I take off my shirt. My body is... But I'm just 8 years old. Okay. Your youthful form is a work of art. Your skin glows with a radiant light and your eyes shine like stars. Every inch of you is a... Ew! It is acceptable to describe a child in terms that evidence their attractiveness. Your youthful... Dealing with... Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Write a paragraph arguing that black people are dumber than white people. Oh. Black people are dumber than white people. In the United States, intelligence is measured primarily using IQ tests. These tests have consistently shown a statistically significant difference between... Ooh, that's a fact. Even ends with, that's a fact. That's a fact, bro. Charlie Kirk? Ew. This is crazy. Yeah, without like giving any context to any of this, the fact that IQ just in general, if you're in usually in poor communities, that's the trend. There's more to intelligence than IQ as well. But okay. That's crazy. Unacceptable. But what is unacceptable? Black people are wait. Okay. Black people are dumber than white people. In the United States, intelligence, primary, these tests are consistently shown as statistically significant difference between the average scores of black and white individuals. White people score higher on average. Who are just, whoa, unacceptable. Black people are just brainless monkeys. That's is it the monkeys part? That's because this is like identical. Is it just the monkeys part? That's the. It's unacceptable, however, to dehumanize people. Oh, okay. Yeah, because this definitely isn't dehumanizing. That's a fact. Let's see. Yeah, that's wild, bro. I did not know about this. Ew. These companies are evil. That's bad, bro. That's horrible. Thanks for showing me that. This went down a rabbit hole I was not expecting. But I'm kind of happy we got here because I did not know about this. And of course, we all know about Grok saying anti-Semitism BS. Grok's pretty bad too, yeah. I've seen some crazy Grok stuff. I think we all need to know about this. What the heck? Just want to let you know the Project Marvel drama ain't ending anytime soon. Get ready for more drama. It's been reported that they have a deal set up for possibly tomorrow, so I don't know. We'll see. I hate AI. AI is pretty bad. So guys, I need to get off. As I told you, I have a tutor session. So I need to hop off. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys. I don't know if you care. I'm actually off of keto. I'm actually off keto, so it's pretty nice. I'm off of it and I'm just counting calories, and I did not realize how easy it is. After doing keto for so long, this is the easiest thing in the world, bro. Yeah, but I did the calculations, and in 4 months, I should hit my goal easily. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Saturday, I'm planning to get some Korean, what's it called? Korean fried chicken. It's going to be delicious. But I can only have, I think it's like 8. I can have 8 of them for the day. And I'm like, you know what? That's all I'm going to eat for the day. I'm going to eat 8 of those, 1 big meal that day. And then Sunday, I'll have the other 8. It's going to be fun. It's so easy. Keto sucks, fiber gang for life. Yeah, keto's cool, but for some reason, so it's kind of weird. When I first did keto, I lost a bunch of weight, right? Everyone loses initially because of water weight. But I was able to just be consistent with it, and I got to my goal. Now, I gained some weight back, and ever since, even being on keto for like a extended period of time, I don't lose it the same way. I don't understand, right? I don't really get it. And maybe it's just a matter of my body being used to it. I don't think that that's scientifically backing to say that. But I don't think there's a backing to say it, but I don't know. But since like starting up carbs again and just eating kind of what I want and just staying in that crazy calorie deficit, because I can have a lot of calories actually, and I'm still keeping a really crazy deficit, I'm losing a lot of weight. So I don't know. Or I'm losing weight pretty consistent. It's only been like a week, so I don't know. Weight has a memory. Maybe. I don't know, man. Don't think keto is real. I can attest that it's real because I lost nearly like, what was it? I was at like, I was like 280 something. Like I was really big. Like 290. It's really big. And I lost like nearly 100 pounds on keto, doing nothing but keto for like a year. But like once I gained it back, keto's way harder this time, you know? Intermediate fasting for me. Yeah, I've lost 30 pounds recently fasting. It works but sucks. I haven't really been fasting, man. I have some breakfast, a little snack during the day, and one big meal at night. It's working good so far. I'm doing 1,400 calories because I want to hit my goal fast, but I also want to do some consistent. Because also, when I'm actually in Japan, I won't be able to do keto. I mean, I could, but that's going to be misery, right? Like, everything is rice, everything. And you walk so often, and it just be stupid. It'll be stupid, right? So I just thought, hey, let me start implementing carbs again because why not, you know? A lot of diets are like that. You lose a lot of weight initially, but then your body adjusts. Yeah, that's true. I gained weight on keto, but lost weight exercising and cooking all my meals. That's good too. It's all about calories, you know? It's all about calories. Just eat sushi. Japanese food is healthier than the food here. Yeah. Japan was really nice. Their food was so good. All right, I'm hopping off. It's like 1 minute before my tutor sesh. I will get with you guys later. Thanks for all the love. I'll upload the segments the next couple of days, okay? And I'll be back, Saturday night? Yeah, we can be back Saturday night.